Welcome to our channel. Today we how to use Firebase for app development, beginner guides. To get started with Firebase for app development, the first step is to create a Firebase account. Visit the Firebase website at firebase.google.com. Click on the Get Started button. Sign in using your Google account. After logging in, you will land on the Firebase console. Select Add Project to create a new project. Provide a name for your project. You can also choose whether to enable Google Analytics for your project and set it up if desired. Once you have filled in the details, click Create Project. After your project is created, click on Continue to be directed to the project dashboard. In the dashboard, look for the section that says Get Started with Firebase. To integrate Firebase into your app, click on the Add App button. Choose the platform for your app, either iOS, Android, or web. For an Android app, you will need your app's package name. Input your package name and click Register App. Next, download the Google Services.json file. This file contains all the configuration details for your app. Move this JSON file to the app directory of your Android project. Now, open your project in Android Studio. You need to add the Firebase SDK to your project. In the project-level build.gradle file, add the Google Services class path. Then open the app-level build.gradle file. Add the dependencies you need for Firebase services such as authentication or Firestore. Apply the Google Services plugin by adding it at the bottom of the build.gradle file. Once you have configured the dependencies, sync your project with Gradle files. Return to the Firebase console and navigate to the Develop section. Here you can set up various Firebase services such as Firestore, authentication, and more. To set up Firestore, click on Firestore Database. Click Create Database and follow the prompts to set up rules for your database. For authentication, click on Authentication in the sidebar. Choose Get Started and select the sign-in methods you wish to enable. Once you have configured these services, you can start using them in your app code. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.